it's so fulfilling to create something with the person you love, because it's not just about building a business or a project, it's building a life together.
Hello everyone, I'm Michal.
And I'm Silvia.
And today we're gonna talk to you about how is it to be working on a business project while being in a relationship, and what are the pros and cons.
We have been together as a couple for over 4 years now. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Well done. Throughout that whole time, we have always loved creating things together. And in the end of last year, we actually started our very own business, Honey Boom. And since then, we have been traveling the world, working together, and creating ways to make this work-love relationship work in the best way possible.
So let's start with the cons. What are the most challenging things we face while working together as a couple?
Number one, our main challenge is probably the fact that we tend to struggle separating our work from our personal life. We love our work so much that sometimes we just get super excited creating new ideas, and we often end up talking about it all the time, which might lead to get us exhausted.
We need to occasionally bring ourselves to this resting space and take conscious effort to create space where we don't talk about work and we really rest, either having self-time or just connecting with each other. And this is very important for us not to kill ourselves with work. Number two, our business affects our relationship and our relationship affects our business, just because we are in a relationship while working on a business. So if something business-wise is not going so well or one feels frustrated, it might be easy to take it into the relationship. Or if one of us is feeling angry at the other one for some reason in the relationship side of life, it might not be so easy to just be productive and get on with our work. So how we deal with that is we actually sit down and we process our problems. And this becomes a pro eventually, because it helps us to process the challenging emotions and solve problems rather than just ignore them and swipe them somewhere else under the blanket.
We would say that these are the only real challenges that we have been finding in working with each other. And as you can see, for each of them, we have come up with solutions. So in the end, they are not really a problem. On the other hand, the pros are so many, there are so many benefits that we actually had to select just a few, not to make this video super long.
Number one, double motivation. And this is incredible because we're in it together. We keep motivating each other and we feel so much stronger, and we're in it and we have to do it and we're doing it every day. And when we feel sad or angry or something is not going very well, we are there to support each other and to have each other's back and make sure that we can go through anything.
Number two, our work and our personal life have a very symbiotic relationship. There is no coming home from work and explaining to our partner why we feel tired or angry or excited. They just know. And when we plan for our personal life, we also plan for our work. So everything is very much in alignment.
Number three is the feedback. It might be very hard to feedback a colleague that you barely know, being afraid to come across as rude or impolite. But when we know each other so well, it is very easy to share something even not so positive about each other. And this allows us to improve. Maybe one of us did something at work that was not very good and not the best way of handling things, and then the other person can step in and suggest improvements. We are always open to that and we are constantly evolving and improving, so this has been a major benefit to us.
Number four, communication. We know each other so well that our communication runs very smoothly, sometimes even unspoken. When one of us is feeling angry or sad, the other one can notice straight away. And this allows us to tackle it immediately and solve it instead of letting it affect our workflow and our productivity.
Number 5 is the exponential celebration. And this is really connected to growing our business together, but also our life. As we progress and as we keep reaching next and next milestones and we receive some amazing feedback, or we launch something that we've been working on for such a long time, or we see this honey boom that we're growing and it's our project of passion and love, it's taking off and it's starting to work. This brings us so much joy and we feel so happy and we celebrate together, and this gives us so much energy and keeps us motivated to keep doing it and making it better.
Working together and sharing a business is an inseparable part of our lives, and it has strengthened our relationship in ways that we had never imagined before. It's so fulfilling to create something with the person you love, because it's not just about building a business or a project, it's building a life together. It's planning for our future and for our present and learning with our past and just making our love create things and bring more energy into the world.
So we hope you enjoyed our video and you find our content valuable for you. Our arms are open to hear from you and to share all the love that we have, and we wish you an incredible day.